Brilliant.
To Roland Wynne, the firstborn son of Lord and Lady St Oswald, with my husband and I heir to their title. I am sure when I was born, the daughter of a lowly restaurant manager from Bradford and named Nellie Green, no one had any idea that this is what I was destined for. So humble was my heritage that my father's profession was described as gentleman on our wedding certificate, so as not to let the side down. Still, even then, even though my childhood circumstances were not the most auspicious, I was determined not to let them define my success. I worked hard, and with this tenacity and a certain amount of courage, I managed to get myself a job as a chorus girl on the London stage. Of course, a name like Nellie Green wasn't going to get me anywhere in a world where musical comedies are must-see entertainment. And so I became Evie Carew. The press were very generous in their praise of me. I was described by critics as uncommonly beautiful and a very charming girl with the most lovable disposition. It was everything that I had ever wished for, and I was certainly happy with my lot. Little did I know, there were still more adventures in store for me. It sounds like the things from fairy tales. Chorus girl marries prince and lives happily ever after. But my prince was a baron, or would be when his father died. Still, things aren't always as they seem. Roland and I were so very happy, especially when we were blessed with 2 sons. Our marriage, however, did cause quite the scandal. For a start, we married in secret. We thought it best given the circumstances. It didn't, however, stay secret for long, and Roland's parents ended up finding out only 8 weeks later when it was a headline on the front of the Daily Mail. So, his parents, the press and society were all outraged, but my Roland wasn't to be beaten. He fought valiantly to convince his family that I was a respectable woman and that I was worthy of the marriage, and sometimes I think, if anything, that proved how much he loved me. I found a letter once where he wrote to his father describing me as the most lovable girl, who was as refined as you could possibly wish. It wasn't easy during the war. With Roland fighting abroad, he was badly injured at the start of the war. I kept wondering if his luck would hold. He lost his commission with the Coldstream Guard as a result of his marriage to me. Such a scandal to take a wife as lowly as I, coupled with the regiment's association with the royal family, meant that he could no longer serve with them. Not to be beaten, my Roland retrained with the Royal Flying Corps, becoming captain in less than a year. And I kept myself busy as I waited for his return, organising a house in London, trying to make everything perfect for when he did come home. And I was one of those lucky ones whose husband did come back to her, and I never took that for granted. Yes, our marriage may not have had the most perfect start, but we were simply meant to be.